Welcome to the Early Dew. It's your girl, the messenger with a smile, and we're reading from Numbers chapter 28. And the Lord said to Moses, Command the Israelites, saying, My offering, my food for my offerings made by fire, my sweet and soothing odor, you shall be careful to offer to me at its proper time. And you shall say to the people, This is the offering made by fire, which you shall offer to the Lord, 2 male lambs, a year old, without spot or blemish, today by day, for a continual burnt offering. One lamb you shall offer in the morning, and the other in the evening. Also, a tenth of an ephah of flour for a cereal offering, mixed with a fourth of a hin of beaten oil. It is a continual burnt offering, which was ordained in Mount Sinai for a sweet and soothing odor, an offering made by fire to the Lord. Its drink offering shall be a fourth of a hin for each lamb in the holy place. You shall pour out a fermented drink offering to the Lord. A fermented drink offering to the Lord. And you know how people, like, this for my homie? Fermented drink offering. That's liquor, or I believe beer too. It's the same exact thing. Same exact thing. I like to say, or the saying where it says, "There's nothing new under the sun." Exactly this. I used to pour this for my homie type situation over the offering, but you get the point. Verse 8. And the Lord and the other lamb you shall offer in the evening, like the cereal offering of the morning, and like its drink offering, you shall offer it, an offering made by fire, a sweet and soothing odor to the Lord. And on the Sabbath day, 2 male lambs, a year old, without spot or blemish, and 2/10 of an ephah of flour for a cereal offering, mixed with oil and its drink offering. This is the burnt offering every Sabbath, besides the continual burnt offerings and its drink offering. And at the beginning of your months, you shall offer a burnt offering to the Lord, 2 young bulls, 1 ram, 7 male lambs, a year old, without spot or blemish, and 3/10 of an ephah of fine flour for a cereal offering, mixed with oil for each bull, and 2/10 of an ephah of fine flour for a cereal offering mixed with oil for the 1 ram, and the tenth of fine flour mixed with oil as a cereal offering for each lamb for a burnt offering of a sweet and pleasant fragrance, an offering made by fire to the Lord. And their drink offerings shall be half a hin of wine for a bull, and a third of a hin for a ram, and a fourth of a hin for a lamb. This is the burnt offering of each month throughout the months of the year, and 1 male goat for a sin offering to the Lord. It shall be offered in addition to the continual burnt offerings and its drink offering. And on the 14th day of the first month is the Lord's Passover. I did not remember that was in Numbers chapter 28. It's talking about the Passover, yes. And on the 15th day of the month is a feast for 7 days, y'all. We get to do this real soon. I'm excited that we're reading this before. Oh my goodness. For 7 days shall unleavened bread be eaten. So just a little bit about what we do in my house. We take it all out. Let me keep reading because it might say it in here. Of course, I'm excited. I'm sorry, y'all. Verse 18. On the first day, there shall be a holy summoned assembly. You shall do no servile work that day. You should not go to work that day. But you shall offer an offering made by fire, a burnt offering to the Lord, 2 young bulls, 1 ram, and 7 male lambs, a year old. They shall be without blemish, to the best of your knowledge. And their cereal offering shall be of fine flour mixed with oil. 3/10 of an ephah shall you offer for a bull, and 2/10 for a ram. A tenth you shall offer for each of the 7 male lambs. Also, 1 male goat for a sin offering to make atonement. And remember, I tell y'all always, make sure y'all read what atonement is. To make atonement for you. You shall offer these in addition to the burnt offering for the morning, which is for a continual burnt offering. In this way, you shall offer daily for 7 days the food of an offering made by fire, a sweet and soothing odor to the Lord. It shall be offered in addition to your continual burnt offering and its drink offering. And on the 7th day, you shall have a holy summoned assembly. You shall do no work befitting a slave or a servant. Also, in the day of the first fruits, when you offer a cereal offering of new grain to the Lord at your feast of weeks. Excuse me. You shall have a holy summoned assembly. You shall do no servile work, but you shall offer the burnt offering for a sweet, pleasing, and soothing fragrance to the Lord. 2 young bulls, 1 ram, 7 male lambs, a year old, and their cereal offering of fine flour mixed with oil, 3/10 of an ephah for each bull, and 2/10 for 1 ram, a tenth for each of the 7 male lambs, and 1 male goat to make atonement for you. And you shall offer them in addition to the continual burnt offering and its cereal offering, and their drink offerings. See that they are without blemish. And that, my friends, is the end of Numbers chapter 28. Why? Why do we read this? Because it's his love letter, and we're learning all about him and what's important to him. That's the end for today. I love you guys. It's just under 7 minutes. Have a great day. And why? What is this about? It's about relationship. What is it not about? It's not about religion.